I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage.
What's good, Queens and Kings? It's your girl Queen Tay, and I'm back with another banger. And in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a mukbang / story time for you guys. Before I get into this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Get that bell little ring a ding ding, and turn on the post notifications. And without further ado, I apologize if there's any background noises. I got my cousin's background, but that's okay, y'all. We just want to go ahead and get to this video. So today I'm doing a little mukbang, little story time, eating snacks, you feel me? I got the popcorn, you feel me? Popcorn, Rice Krispie treats, cookies, chips, all the above, you guys. You know, you're going all out. Ooh, so today we're gonna do a little story time about my bad experience taking my very first Uber ride. Y'all, when I tell y'all, this was my worst experience and my very first experience taking an Uber. So basically, my Uber was picking me up from, I was at school, and my Uber was picking me up from school and dropping me off to my summer camp, because I had this thing where I was doing driver's ed, and so after driver's ed, the Uber would take me to summer camp. So then, I see the car, I'm like, okay. It look a little iffy, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this car look a little, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, let me just chill, don't be all bougie, blah, 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 G. So, let me get some rice, this shit good. So, I see the car, I'm like, okay, it look a little iffy, but I'm gonna go in anyway. I'm in the car, this is old, man, I'm like, oh my God, I already know how old people be, they be driving so slow. So, I get in the car, whatever. Kid y'all not, as soon as I open the door, all I see is bread. I'm talking a lot of, I'm being so, like, I know you're probably like, she lying, but no, I'm being so for real. Like, I think this man, he sold food or something, I don't know, but he had stacks and stacks of hot dog buns, hamburger buns, pastries, muffins, cookies. I'm like, well, where they go with all this stuff? I'm like, So, I get in the car. It's a whole bunch of cookies and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, this is just as nasty. I know there's roaches in here, probably lizards. So, I get in the car. I'm like, First thing I see on the seat, y'all know your girl looking. I look on the seat. I'm like, I see a piece of hamburger bun. I'm like, oh, I wanted to go like this, you know what I'm saying, like that, to brush it off, but I didn't want to seem all bougie and like, you know, I didn't want to be rude, so I was like, let me just sit on it and just ignore it and maybe it'll go away, you know what I'm saying?
You're nasty.
So, I sit down, I'm like, oh my God, it's so stinking here. When I tell y'all it stank. It smelled like bread and mildew.
Oh my God.
Baby, he is not getting a good review. So, I sit down. I get in the car. He said, hello, how are you? How you doing? Well, I'm doing good. How you doing? He's like, I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. I was like, good. He said, so you going to summer camp? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right. So then, he took me. He's an old man. He was a nice man. It's just, his car was not it. Like, baby, honey, you know you doing Uber, and you got this dirty car. Like, don't nobody want to ride in that dirty car? And it's hot too. He ain't got no AC. You know we live in Florida, and it's hot too. I was like, oh no, baby. So he pulled off whatever, blah blah blah. So I kept, mind y'all, I kept my bag in my lap, because honey, I was not gonna put my bag on that floor for no roach to get in there. And he was like, you don't want to. I was like, mind you, I was sitting up in the chair like this. I was not gonna sit in my bag, because I don't know what he had going on. I was like, not me, not today. So I sit down. He like, you don't want to sit back? You comfortable? I'm comfortable. Yeah, I'm good. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. The ring light just turned off. So he was like, you don't want to sit back and get comfortable? was like, no. Let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. But I'm like, no, I'm good. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. He's like, okay. I was like, I'm not gonna sit back in that chair. I don't know what he got going on. So we driving. Mind y'all, there's like, okay, so there's two ways of going to the Kip. You can hit a quick way or you can go the long way. This man gonna go the long way. I'm like, oh no, baby. So, mind y'all, and there's still no AC on. I'm like, well, where the AC at? I'm sitting there, it's hot, 90 degrees outside. You know, armpits sweating, edges sweating off. I'm like, Lord Jesus, because I'm going to go to this camp, ain't going to have no edges to be seen. Because it's going to be all sweated out. I'm like, see, this is just, So, I'm sitting there, it's hot. This man is riding he is riding at 10 miles per hour. I kid y'all not, 10 miles per hour. The speed limit is like 40. And he riding 10 miles per hour. 10. Even the people walking on the sidewalk was faster than us, and he running 10 miles per hour. I was like, oh no, baby. So like I said, it's stinking there, it's hot, and he running at 10 miles per hour, so it's slow. I'm like, oh Lord. So then we driving, I'm like, okay, he gonna like, you know, I'm looking at him like, you know how you have that little awkward silence between you and somebody else, like, okay. Like you gonna do something? Like you gonna make it? You can turn the AC on. I'm doing this. He said, "You fine?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Like it's hot. You can turn the AC on." So he's still riding slow, right? Yo, this is where it gets weird. This man, we driving. You know, it's still slow. I'm hot. My edges sweating off. Okay. This man gonna fart. I'm telling y'all. Boiled eggs fart. It stinks so bad, y'all. It's not even funny. Like, no, I'm being so for real. This man gonna fart. You know how people that will fart and they'll try to cover it up by like coughing or something? I'm like, now he think he's slick. I done did that trick too many times.
And
To know when you know what I'm saying? I was like, So he farted. He told some like trying to cover it up. I'm like, oh my God. It's hot, it stank already, and you driving 10 miles per hour. So it's like it's not like the breeze could just swift it away and help move it away. It's hot and you going 10 miles per hour. I'm like, oh my God, no he did not. No he did not. I was like, oh no baby, he's not getting no review, no tip, no nothing. So then we get there. I'm like, can you just drive a little faster? Because I have to, you know, make it in time for lunch or else I won't eat nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, just a little faster because I'm going to miss lunch and I can eat nothing all day. I'm hungry. So he was like, oh, okay. So then he went a little faster. Thank God. You know, your girl, it just might just come back to life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling, popcorn good, y'all. Popcorn good. Let me get some. But I'm like, okay. So then we almost there. Like we turning there. Like it's a turn. Like we riding up the road. It's like a turn that you have to make in order to go, you know, to the camp. So mind y'all, we almost there, and we turning in. He driving fast a little faster because I told him to go faster. And it's like, you know how you have a car loop? You know in elementary school how there's like a car loop you have to go around? It's kind of like that in my camp. So he went, instead of pulling up, some people, they do a little shortcut way, and they just pull up so you don't have to go all the way around. This man gonna go all the way around. I'm like, oh my God. And then he got back slow again. I kid y'all not. I'm not even trying to be sarcastic. This man was driving, this time, 5 miles per hour. 5 miles per hour just because it was a parking lot. I was like, bruh, it ain't nobody in this parking lot, nobody here, and this man going 5 miles per hour. I'm like, oh, baby, just get me out this car. So he's still driving around a little loop, you know, going slow like this. I'm like, looking at him like, bruh, you gonna go faster? So then we finally, he on his phone too. That's another thing. Like, how you on your phone? And he stopped to make. This man had time to even just stop and make a phone call. Listen to this man. I'm like, can he hurry up and just finish? So then We finally pull up. We finally, y'all, pull up to the thing. Finally get there. He was like, you need anything else? You gonna have a good day? I was like, oh no, honey, I'm gonna have a great day. Okay, I'm gonna have a good day. Why don't you have a good day? He's like, okay. Miss Natty, he trying to ask me questions about talking about some what school I go to and stuff like that. I'm like, man, listen. I ain't trying to talk about all that. I'm trying to get in that him. Cause by this time, your girl edges was sweated out, armpits sweat, everything was just going on. It was just not really, honey. That is the story time of the bad Uber experience I had. Oh, it feels good. But all right, you guys, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Give that bell a ring. Turn on them post notifications. And without further ado, I will see y'all in the next one.